Does PulseChain have better meme coins than Solana, Ethereum, Base Chain? Everybody wants to know, what's the deal? What's going on with PulseChain? Look, if you're playing around with Ethereum or Base or Solana meme coins, a lot of you guys, that's how you first get into crypto. You're degens and you don't know what's going on. If you're a lost soul out there that's betting on all these Solana meme coins, guys, you might be missing out on PulseChain's very own meme coins. And there's a lot less of them, but they're a lot better. And I'm going to explain why. So hear me out. Plus they're not racist. Okay. I'm just going to leave that out there for people that just saying. Now, when you go to Dex Screener, when you go to websites like dexscreener.com, this is dexscreener.com. All right. Look at all the Solana memes. They're spamming up the whole homepage. Okay. Solana memes are basically spamming up the homepage. And quite frankly, I believe that Solana's oversaturated with all these meme coins that nobody really even cares. Like, people are whipping these up in 1 or 2 weeks, and you go in the telegrams and the social medias, and the engagement, the attention is non-existent. So stick with me, because I'm going to explain to you why PulseChain actually has an advantage and why you might be missing out. Okay, so look at PulseChain over here on the left-hand side. It's actually a top 10 chain, not even a year old, by the way. Not even a year old, with zero VC funding. So PulseChain organically is becoming one of the fastest growing blockchains, the fastest growing blockchain currently at its young age to be in a top 10 position already. And it's got its very own set of meme coins that you might not have discovered yet. So look, if you're playing around on these other chains, if you're new to crypto, if you like memes, well, we've got them on PulseChain, so check some of these out, okay? Some of these are pretty funny. I'm going to get into them, but are meme coins the future, okay? Look, I believe that meme coins are clearly not going anywhere. They've been around since really Dogecoin, okay? Dogecoin was like one of the first meme coins, you could say, and they come and go in phases. Okay, the narratives are strong, but oftentimes the narratives are short term. Okay, so the attention cycles through these peaks and troughs all the time, right? And the swings can be shorter and more violent, both to the upside and the downside. So in like a month, for example, you could have a meme coin go up 10x and then drop back down to nothing, and then nobody decides to care about it ever again. Now, I'm going to explain to you, so watch this whole video to get my whole complete thoughts and the whole story about PulseChain meme coins and why they're a bit different. Because some people on PulseChain actually stick with the memes a little bit longer than, in my opinion, the average degen on Solana. So, from the big picture, okay, these are my thoughts on meme coins. Violent swings to the upside and the downside. And in the long term, right, you've got one Dogecoin, you've got one Shiba, but these are 1 out of 1,000, okay? So for every one success story like Shiba Inu or Dogecoin in the past, for example, there's 1,000 that failed that nobody talks about because people only remember the winners. All right. We are biased towards the victor. We don't remember the silent evidence of everybody that lost. Okay. You only remember who got first, second, maybe third place. How can you know which one's going to be the next one? It's hard to say, but it's easier to get a clear picture of it when you look at the communities behind memes and whether or not they have staying power, whether or not it's actually a funny meme. Okay, first of all. And then are there people there to care about it? Or, are they just making fake transactions and botted up volume all day long? Cough, cough, Solana. I'm not saying every single coin here is fake volume and fake transactions. But you got bots that just fake the volume, fake the transactions. And then you even go in the Telegram and they've got hired chatters. Okay, that's what they're called, chatters. There'd be like 5 guys in the Telegram all talking to each other because they're literally just people getting paid in some other country just to talk to each other and make it look like there's a community in some of these memes. So you have to understand what's genuine and authentic versus what is being sold to you because of some insider group that's can't wait to dump on you. Now, of course, there's people in all these coins that can't wait to dump on you, but there's a spectrum of some are more nefarious and some are a lot less nefarious. So how do you know what's going to be the next multi-year, meme coin like Dogecoin? What's the next Shiba? Is it going to be dog with hat? Is it going to be dick with butt? How can you tell? How can you tell? Like dog with hat. Okay, it's been around for a while. Went up a whole lot. Only time will tell. And you can look at the community and look at the fundamentals behind the blockchain that they're on to see, are these people just going to run away and on to the next thing? Because that's the thing about meme coins. Okay, a lot of people in memes, a lot of the degens out there, they hop like locusts from coin to coin and from chain to chain. So if this is you out there, if you're one of these guys that's just scouring for meme coins on the internet, one little word of advice. Okay, try to stick to one community. Try to stick to one niche. You might find that PulseChain is an amazing community with subcultures and sub-communities and little meme factories like Tangang and all this stuff within PulseChain. All right, but here's the secret. Okay, here's one secret I could tell you as a newbie if you're new to crypto, right? What underpins all of these meme coins? It's the base layer 1 blockchain itself. You want to know why? Look at what all these liquidity pairs are tied to. Now, there's some advanced stuff like the CRO, DWB. people in PulseChain are a bit more advanced, but look at what the majority of these coins are tied to, okay? The base liquidity is in PLS on the PulseChain blockchain, just like all the Ethereum coins are primarily going to have their liquidity pools tied to Ethereum. So you need gas to drive on the road, right? PulseChain is the gas token. ETH is the gas token of Ethereum. PLS is the gas token of PulseChain. But if you want to bet on the entire ecosystem and bet on all the thriving sub-communities, all the meme factories, you've got guys like even Dipcatcher with good old-fashioned unregistered security over here. Like, he's good. It's a good meme, okay? High liquidity. He's doing a roof pull. Everyone's heard about it. You've got guys like B-Roots carrying the torch on Bear. Actually, I don't know where I don't know where some of these came from, but you've got the Tang Gang and Two's Pookies behind Dick with Butt. And you've got these real people that I actually know, right? That you can actually point to and say they're putting their reputation and somewhat of their face on the line, at least some of them. And they're not just these anonymous profile pictures, but the secret is if you want to really make a long-term bet on the entire meme coin factory, then you can bet on the layer 1 itself, because if the layer 1 coin goes up, if PLS goes up, it actually pulls all these other coins up with it because the liquidity is tied to the meme coins. So as a newbie, that's one thing I want people to realize. Yes, it's fun to bet on meme coins, but look what's behind pinning them all together, okay? It's PLS token itself. This is the rising tide lifts all ships kind of concept, right? Now, has the market decided that DeFi and utility don't matter and that they're just garbage, right? Some people are out there saying that. My answer is maybe temporarily, maybe right now. We are definitely in a phase of degeneracy in the crypto markets, but narratives cycle in and out. Okay, all narratives cycle in and out. Fundamentally, really everything is a meme coin, theoretically, okay? Utility and DeFi are also just memes, okay? I believe that these are memes with staying power. Combating the corrupt financial system, censorship resistance, not your keys, not your coins, being self-sovereign, the reason crypto was invented, getting rid of corrupt middlemen. These are the overarching memes of the whole thing that we're doing here. And within this overarching meme, you've got all these funny little dick with butts in between. All right, I can't even say it without laughing. You might think some of these are meme coins too, like the Grace currency. You might think, oh, that's a meme coin, but then you look into it, and it's actually this liquidity contraption that it goes a lot deeper, right? Or you might think that, oh, just because ZKZX is on here, it must be a meme coin. No, this is actually a product. Like, it's actually privacy software behind this coin. So a lot of these are meme coins, but also with some level of utility too. So it all meshes together. Okay, you can't just say that DeFi and utility, nobody cares anymore. You can't say nobody cares, because some people do care. All right, just like, it depends what you're focused on. If you're focused on the meme coin crowd, yeah, the meme coin crowd is, certain people in the meme coin crowd are only going to care about meme coins. Certain people in the DeFi crowd are only going to care about DeFi. And, old school utility, like lending platforms and leverage platforms. But then you got a lot of people that can do a little bit of both, right? A lot of people can see some value over here, some value over there. And at the end of the day, we're all just chasing pumps, okay? Everyone's chasing a pump, which is, by the way, is not the right way to do it. You want to buy the depression, buy the lows. If something already went up a whole bunch, be careful before you ape into it, all right? That's what I did when I was brand new to crypto. That's what a lot of people probably do, is they see something like dog with hat. Oh my God, it went up 1,000x, and then they buy the top, and then it just wasn't the smart thing to do. But look, guys, everything is a meme. Everything is a meme because a meme is just a small fragment of a story. We're all just telling stories, and we're all crafting the best stories. That's all crypto is, actually. Okay, narrative memes. The memes create the narratives, create the stories, and then they're all competing on the battlefield of ideas. All right. So if somebody tells you, oh, nobody cares about DeFi anymore, well, that's because they're just looking at meme coins right now. The meme coins have their attention, right? But to make absolute statements, long story short, narratives cycle in and out of style. And even if you don't believe that, the fact that all the liquidity is tied to PLS, the fact that everybody trading on PulseX trading platform is actually feeding the buy and burn on PLSX as well. Like, these utility functions actually underlie every single narrative meme built on top of them. Think about it, guys. Pulse and PulseX in particular. Now, I said this earlier, but PulseChain memes, from my experience, are fundamentally different. If you're a new guy, if you're coming in from Base, or maybe you're coming in from Solana, you want to take a look at these. Look, first of all, just look at Dick. Look at how funny Dick with Butt is. All right. Yes, maybe I have the sense of humor of a 5-year-old. Okay, but come on, guys, look at this little, look at this little guy. Look at him. Look at him. It's a classic OG internet meme too. So for people that just think it's some crude, like it's actually a 2008. It's like an old school internet meme. So for the ones that actually know, that it actually is like an internet culture thing. So it goes deeper than just a funny picture if it's your first time seeing that. But you've got things like Teddy Bear as well, where there's like this influencer called B-Roots who's actually carried the torch on that. Look, dick with butt, hilarious, amazing. All right, but what is different about these coins? You join their Telegram groups, and the one thing I can say is that the authenticity and the engagement of the sub communities within the PulseChain realm, okay, it blows all these Solana and Base coins out of the water. Okay, I know people that are working their butts off over on Solana and Base to make a meme coin, and they don't even have a fraction of what just organically kind of happens with the micro communities around these individual meme coins in PulseChain. Because the vibe I get is that Pulse users are actually generally more educated in crypto. They understand concepts like liquidity bonding. That's why you see DWB paired to CRO. You know, there's more under the hood here. Why is it paired to CRO? It's paired to a PRC20 copy because it's also a PRC20 copy vampire attack on, you know, the CRO token on Ethereum. So it goes deep. And if you want to learn about more, that didn't make any sense to you, you can actually go join a Telegram group for DWB. You can go ask about this and somebody will explain it to you. All right, so there's a little more substance is all I'm saying. And I've seen random stuff on Base and Solana and Ethereum. I've seen random stuff pumped for absolutely no reason at all. And then you go in the chats, you go in the Telegram, you check out the Twitter. They're absolutely dead compared to a Pulse meme. All right? You go to the Twitter and they'll be like, we renounced the contract ownership. Yay. And it's like, that's all the news for a 2x pump. So people are like aping into these coins for like the most basic, oh, we renounced the contract. It's like most meme coins should be renouncing the contract. But I mean, there's also very low liquidity over on some of these Base Solana coins as well. You know, PulseChain users understand liquidity. Look at all these high liquidity meme coins. Okay. And it's not high liquidity, but it's higher than $10,000. You know what I mean? So look at Deck Screener. Look at some of these. Look, I mean, you could just tell what's popular by what's getting the most transactions and volume and liquidity. Kind of a combined picture here. Bear. I know B-Roots is out there shilling Bear, but he's running with it, right? Dick with butt. You got 10 gang behind that. Even good old Dipcatcher making Gophers. Gophers is an ERC 404. So it's actually an NFT that's tradable as an ERC20 coin. All right. And it stands for good old fashioned unregistered security. It's hilarious. They got a cute little gopher behind it. And they're branching out to Solana. Okay. So they've got a whole bunch of liquidity over on Solana as well. So you might be looking at Gophers from the Solana chain. Maybe you're coming in here for the first time. We've got Gophers on PulseChain as well. We've also got Gophers on Ethereum. DWB, the CRO pairing is interesting. Pulse Trailer Park, maybe check that one out. Look, I'm specifically addressing meme coin people, all right? And I don't buy these meme coins, okay? Believe it or not, I don't own Bear. I don't own Dick with Butt. I sold I had Gophers for like a couple days and I sold it. So everyone's going to assume the worst, right? Like, oh, you're just trying to, you're just buying all these meme coins and shilling them and dumping on our head. No, I don't own them. If you don't believe me, I don't care. I don't know what to tell you. I don't actually own these coins, but I'm not like all these other YouTubers out there that are just going to lie to you and say, oh, Dick with Butt's going to go 1,000x, and then secretly they're dumping the whole time. That's the influencer playbook, okay? I can talk about something and not own it. Seriously. And why am I doing that? Because I understand the big picture, and I'm trying to explain to you guys the big picture of how memes can benefit the entire ecosystem. We're catching a trend. Look at the saturation on Solana. Some of these guys are seeking gains elsewhere. So if you're coming from Solana or you're coming from Base and maybe you got wrecked on some of these fake meme coins over here. Look, Gophers representing over on Solana. There's room on PulseChain to get new users from the meme coin trends and from having higher quality memes and higher quality people, communities, engagement behind them. Do you understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, just the people behind a lot of these meme coins are more likely in PulseChain to actually take hold of these narratives for extended time frames. I was originally thinking Teddy Bear would be a quick pump and dump. B-Roots has been running with it for months now, which 6 months, it's already kind of over the lifespan of a classic, stupid Solana meme coin that maybe lasts a couple of weeks. Now, 6 months is still not really a long term, but what you can bet on is that people are actually going to care about these for extended times because they put their reputation on the line for them and they're actually having fun. Okay, let's not take everything way too seriously here. All right. But at the end of the day, crypto is a game of what can you make people care about? Okay, what can you make people care about? At the end of the day, we have to generate demand for the coins we like. That's why I consistently push why I like Hex, PulseChain, PulseX in the long term. I see quality in these coins and I tell people why all the time. I tell people how to use them. It's up to all of us to generate the demand. So the quality I see in many degens out there, and look, if I'm talking to you, maybe I am. Maybe you're brand new to crypto and you're a degen. It's okay. But I realize how non-committed a lot of these people are. Not necessarily the PulseChain ones. Not all these people, okay? But a lot of the degens on Solana base, they're just absolute gamblers. And they just hop. They have no commitment, and they'll hop from chain to chain, from coin to coin. When people come to PulseChain, guys, there's actually a lot of good stuff to stick around for. All right, but you need to explain, how do the coins benefit the user? Now, of course, all the benefits, number's going to go up, right? That's all you care about. Be honest, that's all you care about at the end of the day. The meme coin itself is just a funny picture. All right, the benefit is number go up for a lot of these things. And yes, you can add some utility to explain other benefit statements as well. But you need to generate demand. Incoming demand, increasing the users and increasing demand, which happens from the outside world or from other crypto communities. That is what really matters. More than programming the sell side, more than everything else, it's new demand. And just because I don't have long-term faith in most of these memes, I think a lot of meme experts would probably also agree that a lot of these memes generally have a kind of shorter, maybe a multi-month life cycle with the intent to swing trade. And you're in and you're out, but you don't believe for a long period of time. And some meme coin experts out there, maybe B-Roots out there, he would even say that he makes a longer term commitment to these memes. All right, so respect for that. If you're actually committed to these memes for the long term, I've seen it happen on PulseChain. I haven't seen that behavior happen anywhere else. But one thing I've also noticed, about meme coins on other chains specifically too, is that the audience is not very loyal for long. And so, we haven't talked about Hex yet, but one of the emergent properties of Hex is that this whole entire community wouldn't be here without Hex. Many of these meme coin holders are actually Hex stakers as well. And when they're long-term stakers, just by the fact of being a long-term staker, they stick within the community even more. So they're actually we're all stuck here for 15 years, right? But it's better to have it that way and have the emergent property be multi-year mindset and the ability to withstand crazy dips than, just total degen gamblers that'll go from chain to chain and coin to coin overnight. Now, there are people that pump out a lot of crap on PulseChain, okay? But the cream rises to the top. Okay, so not all this stuff is made and built by people that don't care about, the underlying long-term coins. Hex is the primary coin, right? Hex is the coin that taught us all how to do long-term holding in the first place. And long-term holders win in crypto. If you're new here and you haven't heard that message, long-term holders make the real wealth. And you can I've made thousands of dollars on meme coins in the past, just from quick little flips here and there. If I feel like I'm very early, maybe it's fun, but I only invest, 0.1% of my portfolio maybe into a meme coin or less, right? It's all fun and games for me because my real positioning is based on the core coins of the ecosystem, which in this case are Pulse, PulseX, Hex, and every different ecosystem is going to have their own core coins. But of course, it's fun to make money from the occasional lottery game. But all I'm trying to say is if you're new to crypto and you don't understand that real wealth comes from long-term positioning, like I've held crypto for 9 years. It used to be Bitcoin. I like to say I'm a recovering Bitcoin maxi. Now it's the PulseChain ecosystem. So my bets are heavily placed on the long-term success of Pulse, PulseX, Hex, maybe even INC token. And would I have been wealthy even faster if I didn't treat all of crypto like a casino? Probably, because in the early days, I was just buying all this vaporware and all the narratives. So if I just focused and concentrated my bets a little more earlier on, I probably would have been a little better. But I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just saying some people come in to crypto with the idea that, it's all a gambling casino. And some people come in, some people in the PulseChain ecosystem say, it's all a long-term hold. Stake at 555 forever. We're never selling. It can be both. It can be nuanced. And if you want to meet people where they're at, I'm trying to speak to the degens from other chains right now that are coming in for a better ecosystem. Yes, there are memes here, but there's also stuff worth holding in the long term as well. And both of these things can be true. So what are you optimizing for, right? What are you optimizing your life for? Is it just seeking pleasure or dopamine hit? Because if you're just seeking a little dopamine hit every day, that's fine. Meme coins are exactly what you need. All right, that's all. But if that's all you want to do, I haven't met a lot of full-time gamblers that are actually rich. Okay, so people that stick around and build things. And by the way, yes, you can build a meme coin too. You actually can. It's just how your perspective on it. But if you want more than just quick casino meme coins and you want long-term generational wealth, if you're willing to take the risk and stake some hex, try that out. I'm willing to take that risk. Either way, if you're memeing on other chains, you should be FOMOing for Pulse. Okay, because a lot of these meme coins are just a slight cut above the rest. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of apathy in crypto. So a lot of the apathy of, look, I know it's hard. Like, it's impossible for any millennial to buy a house right now. Everybody's working harder than they ever have before to make less and less money because your purchasing power is being stolen by inflation. Crypto's the way out, right? Crypto's the way out, but the apathy from the real world sucking might be making you think that the only thing to do is rotate into a new Solana meme coin every 2 days. That you might be thinking that's the only way out of your debt slavery. Okay, because we're all like enslaved to the system these days. The American dream is slowly slipping out of reach. Crypto is the way out, but it's good to believe in something longer term as well. It's good to believe. It's good to have these meme coins for fun, for community. And yes, they might pump. A lot of people made a lot of money with dick with butt lately. But look, I can talk about these things without buying them, right? I can talk about them. I actually didn't buy DWB, but congrats to anyone that made money, and who knows how high it'll go. I'm talking big picture here, guys. Utility matters a bit too, but it doesn't matter as much as narrative. And memes are just smaller bits of narratives. They're just more, limited narratives. But look, somebody can go take Gopher and they could slap some good old fashioned utility onto it and enhance the story a little bit. And that's, at the end of the day, we're all just investing into these stories. But what's easier for people, when they're first coming into crypto, it's easier just to ape into like 1,000 new stories every single day than to pick a couple, maybe 5 or 10, and stick to them for months and years, which is where most of the real money comes from in crypto. From my experience, from a lot of people that I know that already are rich in crypto, it comes from sticking to something and believing in something. So having the courage to actually believe in something is okay as well. So it's a little bit of both here. You got to see the nuance in what I'm saying. If you're one of these lost souls and you've lost your shirt on base memes or Solana memes, and you're just losing it all and you're tired of it, maybe try the meme coins on PulseChain. Maybe try them, because at least they have some real genuine people behind them. And you might also find the core coins, PulseX Hex, some of these coins are actually worth being long-term holds as well. Long-term makes the real money, and short-term meme coins can also make significant money and be fun and be your intro into the greater DeFi ecosystem. Now, this is not even an NFT video. NFTs are another video that I'm going to make that's a totally separate story as well for those NFT bros. But meme coin bros, look, I said what I said. Many of you might disagree, and that's okay. You can totally disagree with me. That's fine. You can keep hopping from coin to coin on Solana and Base and Ethereum every single day. But if you've been wrecked over there, or if you're looking for something with more substance, don't miss out on the PulseChain community and all the wonderful meme coins. Go join their telegrams. Go follow some people on Twitter. You just might like it, and you just might find a better coin worth believing in. Like, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment. I'll see you on the next one.